Wrestlemania review. How are you today? Well, we're back once again. Why not? The theme's playing in the background. Welcome to your Wrestlemania review. Wrestlemania Goes Hollywood. How are you guys today? Well, I'm back once again for another video. How are you guys tonight? It's been a great event, and I really enjoyed the pay-per-view. Just got done watching it. It was awesome. They're doing the press conference now, so I don't watch that because it got over pretty late. It was a great pay-per-view. I have to say I enjoyed it tremendously. WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. The arena was amazing. I have to say the setup they did, the pyro and everything was great. Jason, it was amazing. I wasn't disappointed in some of the matches. I was. Some of the matches I wasn't. Night one didn't really disappoint like it always does. It doesn't. The host, I wouldn't pick The Miz very awfully, but that's what they did. It was amazing. The arena was designed very, very well. I thought the arena was very, very cool. Very, very done well. I always love WrestleMania because this is the year around my birthday. My birthday's tomorrow. And I always celebrate WrestleMania around my birthday. So I love watching it. I have a good time. I hope tomorrow I have a good time with my friends watching night two. I had a good time watching this one. Tomorrow will be no better. I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be just as good as tonight was. Tonight was amazing. I enjoyed it. First match, John Cena versus Austin Theory. I like the match. I have nothing against Theory. He's a great competitor. He's young, he's quick, he's swift. I don't get Cena. This is not dragging guys that are bald or anything. Don't get me wrong. I'm not doing Al Bundy here. But the match stunk. And I'll get to the reason why in a minute. Now, it was good in the beginning with the only thing I liked about the match was the Make-A-Wish kids. When they all came out and they honored John Cena for doing that. Now, Jason does not like John Cena. And I know the reason why, but I think the reason why Jason doesn't like him, and I don't know what it is. Maybe, hopefully, Jason will tell you tomorrow if he does the review with me, if Ashley lets him. But, there's a reason why Jason doesn't like Cena. And I'm not Justin John. He came out, he took off his hat, and he had the biggest bald spot I'd ever seen on a guy's head. And I'm turning 39. That scares me. John was bald as a cue ball. He had this middle bald. Now, I'm not joshing, guys. Don't join the haircut for men. But John was bald. Bald as a cue ball. Now I understand why he wears hats. You see this? Guys, my advice to you. Get hair club for men. You see this? Hey, guys, my advice to you, my girlfriend's going to laugh. My advice to you guys is when you turn 40, you're going to go bald. Get some friggin' spray so your girls won't make fun of you. And don't you dare, babe, make fun of me if I go bald. But John Cena had a bald spot, babe. It was white. It was about this big. You can see, you don't need a magnifying glass to see it, guys. Because it was big enough. It looked like an egg. It was that big. It looked like it was this. And I was laughing my friggin' my friggin' butt off. I thought it was the funniest friggin' thing I've ever seen in my life. It looked like an egg. But anyways, he lost. Now here we go. Now this is why the match stunk. Theory's biting him the whole match. Okay. The referee ain't doing nothing. Don't know why. Theory bites him in the ear. That's the first thing that starts the match. Theory bites him in the ear. What is he, Mike Tyson? That sucked. I know Vince wrote that. Then, you got friggin' Theory biting him on his fingers, biting him on his his hair. You know, the whole match stunk. It stunk. It sucked. And then, Theory, Cena hits him with the FU. Now, see, he kicks out. Obviously, he's going to kick out. The match only lasted till 8:30. Now, when the pay-per-view started with Miz and Snoop Dogg, that was a short segment. That lasted longer than the match. The match was 30 seconds. It could have lasted. Theory hits him with that knee, his finishing knee. Theory low blows him and wins the match. And hits him with that knee finisher that he does. And wins the United States title. The match stunk. I didn't like it at all. I wish Cena should have never been the first one out there. They should have never had Cena fight Theory. That should have been scrapped. And you know who wrote that match? Vince. Because I've never seen a match like that in all my life. It didn't even feel like a John Cena match. It felt like when Cena fought The Undertaker. That's what it felt like. And that was ridiculous. That was the worst match that Cena ever had in his career. To see a Hall of Famer go out like John Cena, a guy that just got his video game promoted, and then he freaking loses a match like that. I mean, you got a young guy like Theory, you want to give him a good match, and then you scrap it like that. I know who wrote that, Vince, because he likes Theory. He loves Austin Theory. Of course he's going to let Theory win. Sorry, babe, John Cena did not win. Next match. I hope I'm going this in order. The tag team trios match. The Street Profits, Ricochet, Braun Strowman, Alpha Academy, and the Viking Raiders. Now that was good. Wasn't bad. The Street Profits won. I'm not really into this trios tag thing. You know, I know Sammy and KO are going to have opponents for their belts now. But I'm not into the trios tag title thing. I don't like fatal four-way matches, but they needed some match at WrestleMania. And to be honest, I thought it would really be good. And the Street Profits won that one. So I really didn't enjoy that match. Third match. Paul Logan versus Seth freaking Rollins. Liked it. Liked it a lot. I loved Seth's entrance and Paul Logan's entrance. Great match. One of the best, not the best match on the card, but it was a great match. Seth won with the curb stomp, but it was a great match. I'm glad Paul Logan lost. I hate him. I don't like him. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have any respect for the guy at all. I don't care how many freaking followers he has. 3 million, whatever. I don't care. I don't even like the guy. He's a great wrestler. I'll take nothing away from his ability. And today was his birthday. Happy birthday to him, by the way. Tomorrow's mine, Paul. Good match. Good match. I would have to say it's one of the best ones on the card. It was a good match. Seth did win with the curb stomp. It was actually a pretty darn good match. I would have to say Seth won that one. Fourth match. Damage Control. Bailey, Io Sky, Dakota Kai versus Trish Stratus, Lita, and the man Becky Lynch. That brought back my childhood because I've watched Trish and Lita when I was younger in the Attitude Era. One of the best people during my childhood. One of the best women wrestlers I ever knew were Lita and Trish. It was a good match. And I love seeing Lita and Trish back in the ring again. One of the best things about seeing them back in the ring. They did a lot of good stuff. Damage Control lost. I was happy about that. And I was happy to see Lita and Trish at WrestleMania. It brought back all my years of the Attitude Era. And I've been missing that. You know, seeing the legends tonight, watching them, getting a chance to know them, really seeing them evolve, and really getting a chance to get to see them again tonight was really a good showing, you know what I mean? And I really enjoyed the match. And Lita and Becky Lynch and the man won that one. Fourth match, Dominic Mysterio, the Punk, versus Rey Mysterio. That match was very hard for me to watch. Watching the promo before the match of Dominic when he was little, it breaks my heart, you know. I know it's a storyline, but it's just sad that they had to break up like that because they're father and son. I have a dad myself. I could never do that to my dad or my mom. And it's just, you know, Ray and Dominic have been together for so long. And Dominic threw it all away. You know, when he was young, seeing his dad hugging him, seeing his dad love on him. And then they won the tag titles together last year. It's very heartbreaking. It's very sad. I really thought that Dominic would come to his senses. And then he turns on his father and goes off with Judgment Day. And then he comes out like a punk and handcuffs, like he's freaking incarcerated. And he comes out like he's Mr. Know-It-All. I mean, how low? And then he's wearing the luchador mask. You don't earn that respect because you disrespected your father and his legacy. You walked out on that kid. So you're wearing his mask, disrespecting him before the match starts? What a punk. What a punk, babe. And that's another thing I don't like about him. He's a punk. Wearing a luchador mask, not respecting the heritage of Ray. Now that's a punk. That's a true sign of a punk. Then he goes to the ring. In handcuffs with cops. The kid wasn't even incarcerated. Then you got Corey Graves going, he sounds like God in Grango. Corey Graves, get some tips from announcers. Go down the street and get some tips from someone. My ears can't stand you. I can't even understand Corey Graves half the time. I like Michael Cole better. I want Jim Ross back and Jerry Lawler. I miss them. Michael Cole's good, but get rid of Corey Graves. Put McAfee out there. I'd rather hear McAfee if I did see McAfee tonight. I can't stand Corey Graves. Praises the punk. He's a punk. Can't stand him. Can't stand Dominic. Then Ray comes out. Respect. Plays Eddie's music. God rest you, Eddie, man. I hope you're up there I hope you're up there, Eddie. God rest you still, Eddie Guerrero. But he played Eddie's music. That's respect. Because Eddie Guerrero was his best friend and he died. When he played Eddie's music and he came out in the lowrider with Snoop Dogg, that was one of the best things I ever saw. And Ray really, I know it was hard for Ray. Because I don't know how you can fight your own flesh and blood. And that would be hard for me too if I was a professional wrestler. Came out with Eddie's music. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, that was respect. The match was good. I mean, throughout the whole match, the only thing that Dominic did that was freaking respectful is he pushed his sister. This kid's a punk. Pulled out, true out punk. He pushed his own sister. And then he pushes his father into the ring post. He tells his mother to shut up again, like he did a few weeks ago. He's a punk, babe. He's a punk. And then he beats on his father some more. Ray gets an advantage. Ray comes back. He comes back. He gets an advantage, babe. Who comes out? Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Now I'm thinking, oh great, here comes Judgment Day. The match is over now. Not yet. Read it, babe. Zero sugar. Who comes out? Al Phantasma. Ray's friends. To help Ray. Even the odds a little bit. Good. The punk got what he deserved. Ray hits the 619. Ray wins the match, babe. Ray beat his son. Happy for Ray that Ray finally got some retribution for that. And then the celebration in the middle of the ring. And then you hear Judgment Day says, you don't need your family. You know, he sees his mother and sister and the mother hugging. And he's mad about it. Well, you threw it away, Dominic. You threw all that away. They're celebrating. But you threw that away. Because you want to be a punk with those two bozos. Michael Cole's right. Those jig clowns are not your family. Judgment Day is not your family, Dominic. Rey Mysterio is your family. You don't turn your back on your family, guys. That's one thing you don't do. Blood is thicker than water. Family comes first. Remember that. Back to the review. All right. Fifth match. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. I have to admit, that was a good match. Both women took it to each other. Rhea did win with the riptide. I'm glad Charlotte lost. Now, I'm not saying I have any disrespect for Charlotte. She did a great job. That match was good. And I'm not taking anything away from Charlotte. She did an awesome job. Not calling her the android tonight. She did an awesome job. Charlotte Flair earned my respect tonight, Jason. She really did. She really took it to Rhea. And Rhea did an awesome. Rhea's come a long way from when she was young up till now. It was a great, one of the best Women's SmackDown title matches I've seen in a long time. And I'm not just saying that, because I say that all the time. I say all these, but it was really good. And Rhea Rhea did an awesome job. Rhea is strong. She's very, very strong. To beat a woman like Charlotte, you need a lot of ability. Because Charlotte's a tough woman. Let's put it that way. You face Charlotte Flair, you better bring your A game. I don't care who you are. And she brought her A game tonight. She really did. And she won. She won the SmackDown Women's title. I wanted Rhea to win. I really did. But I was so happy that Rhea won. And that was a good match. Those women, to be honest, the women's division right now needs Rhea Ripley and people like Charlotte. Because without them, I don't think the women's division will survive. I really don't. And I enjoyed that match. I really did. I thought both women were very, very well-rounded. They took it to each other very well. I thought Rhea did an awesome, awesome job. Everybody calls her Mummy. I don't know why. Corey Graves, you call her Mummy. You should friggin' have your head examined. I hate Corey Graves. Hope they take him off the air soon. And Byron Saxton's too. Can't stand him either. But I really appreciate it. Was a good match, and I'm glad Rhea Ripley won. Rhea Ripley won that one. And then they had The Miz and Pat McAfee. That was just a segment that they had to waste time for, so I'm not even going to get into that. Pat McAfee won. I was happy to see Pat. I love Pat McAfee. He made me laugh a little bit. He kicked The Miz's butt, and I was happy. That was like my birthday present from Pat McAfee. I watch him all the time on YouTube. Love you, Pat. Pat McAfee is like one of my favorite announcers. He's better than Corey Graves. Because Corey Graves sounds like Garden Grango. I don't know why people think they can understand that guy. He sucks. Triple H has got to get rid of Corey Graves. He sucks. He sounds like Garden Grango. I mean, even Wade Barrett sounds better than him. Every Monday Night Raw. That's why I don't watch Raw that much. Is because that idiot is on there. And he can't announce. He can't. He was funny tonight the way he was making fun of McAfee and the 49ers player. But after that, where's the interest? I don't see any friggin' talent in the guy. The guy can't announce. I think he sucks. Anyways, back to the review. Hey, Triple H, I got a little message for you. Fire Corey Graves, he sucks. That's my message to Triple H. Back to the review, though. Final match. Happy. So happy. The Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sammy Zayn for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. Good match. The Usos came out really hot, and they were doing good. I've never seen so many super kicks in all my life. They kicked the crap out of Sammy and KO. And they really took it to KO and Sammy. It was a great match. I mean, the Usos beat the crap out of Sammy and KO in the beginning. I mean, I've never seen, but Sammy kicked out 4 times. Get this, Jason. 4 times. They threw every move they could at Sammy. They couldn't keep him down. Sami Zayn, to me, has come a long way. He really has. And he's one of my favorite wrestlers, and KO too. But he's one of my favorite wrestlers. Sammy is world champion material. I hope they push him one more time to get that belt. And they became they are the new Undisputed Tag Team Champions. Sammy and KO did win. That was my birthday present. I had 2 birthday presents tonight. Pat McAfee beating up Miz, Paul Logan losing, and Sammy and KO winning the tag titles, even though that Cena didn't win the United States title. But at least the Bloodline got taken down tonight. It was a good tag team match. Awesome. I think the Usos, that was one of the best matches on the card. It topped the Rhea match. It didn't top the Rhea match, but it was pretty close. Sammy gave Jimmy 2 haluba kicks. I think it was 3 or 4. 4 haluba kicks. And then the ending. Perfect ending. It had to end that way. The Bloodline taken down. Now, my opinion on that goes to tomorrow night to Roman Reigns. Now, I did agree with JD from New York that Cody might not win the belt tomorrow night. I have to say no now. Because I really think, and I like JD, I love him, he's one of my favorites. But this is my opinion, JD. Call me a geek if you want. But I really think that Cody's going to win tomorrow night. And here's the reason why this is just my opinion. Because look at Sami Zayn and KO. They took down the Usos. It's time for the Bloodline to fall. It had to happen. Roman's had the title for too long. Okay? Cody has come a long way in his career. No doubt about it. Who else fitting would it be for Cody to win tomorrow night? I think Cody, honestly, I really think Cody's going to win tomorrow night because KO and Sammy won. It has to happen. It has to. Roman losing the belts at SummerSlam is not a good idea. Roman's leaving, okay? The Bloodline will continue. It's not going to fall. It's just not going to have the titles. What the hell do you need the titles for? To have a faction. Look at Evolution. Okay, they lost the belts, but they still had a faction. You don't need the title. You don't need it. I think Roman losing the belts or keeping them until SummerSlam is a good business move too, but the Bloodline fell tonight. The Usos just lost their belts. Now that to me is sounding like Triple H is going in the direction of giving the belts to Cody. So tomorrow night I think Cody's going to be the new Undisputed Champion. That's just my opinion. Alright, I got to go to bed because I got a long day ahead of me. I got 2 games tomorrow morning for the Special Olympics. I will be here tomorrow night. Hopefully I can have Jason join me if his girlfriend doesn't get on his case about it. Alright. Like. Subscribe. Comment. Favorite. And don't forget to put Jesus first. Bye for now, guys. Wish me a happy birthday in the comments, guys. Thank you. Bye. Tomorrow's my birthday.